a very warm welcome to the Mortgage Strategy Awards 2020 in partnership with HSBC UK. So here we are, finally getting the chance to celebrate those who stood out in the industry in 2019. There's no two ways about it, it's not the night we envisaged when we began planning the ceremony last year. It would have been wonderful to have been addressing you all in the same room, seeing your smiling faces in the audience, witnessing the winner's delight in person, and throwing some shapes on the dance floor into the small hours. But that time will come again. Despite the diversion in plans, we will have a great celebration today from the comfort of our own homes. You don't even have to get dressed if you don't want to, though by all means dust off the glad rags if you'd like an excuse to get dressed up. You might even skip the hangover tomorrow morning, but your fate in that regard is entirely in your own hands. While this Mortgage Strategy Award ceremony is unlike any we've seen before, in a year like none that's gone before, it's important to remember that, despite necessary delays in announcing who is taking home the accolades, this year's winners are as deserving as ever. Each individual or firm was subject to the same stringent judging process as in previous years, and proved that they made a positive impact on the industry in 2019. Well, we started off the year full of optimism with this so-called Boris bounce and a good first quarter, only to be thrown the biggest curveball of all time with the arrival of the coronavirus pandemic. Lockdown hasn't been easy on anyone, but the mortgage industry took a particularly big hit when the market stalled completely for some time. And while the market is bouncing back, it's evident that it's far from perfect, and you may all have your struggles and grievances. I'm sure when you thought about your summer at the start of the year, you wouldn't have imagined securing a high LTV mortgage for your client would be harder than getting your hands on Glastonbury tickets. But the industry is not short on compassion for the challenges others face, and has proved its resilience time and again. Yes, we are all a little bruised, but we will move on from this experience. It won't define us, but it has taught us a lot. There are positives to be taken from 2020. Less commuting means more time with loved ones and a better work-life balance for a start. And it has forced the progression of technology in areas that were lagging behind. I know you've all been through the ringer this year, and you deserve nothing more than to kick back, pour yourselves a large glass of whatever you fancy, and enjoy the evening. If there was ever a time when we needed it, it's now. Remember to use the hashtag MSAwards20 on Twitter to share pictures and videos of yourselves celebrating, drinking, dancing, or whatever you feel like sharing, within reason. On to the main event. Tonight's host is sure to bring the laughs we all badly need, and if you're up for a drinking game, prepare yourselves now. She brought us Smack the Pony, played the hilarious Shazza in the Bridget Jones movies, and the quirky Tilly in Miranda, and she's considering this gig as research for a potential future role as a mortgage broker. Get ready to be entertained by the fabulous Sally Phillips. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Rebecca, and hello everyone! Welcome to the Mortgage Strategy Awards 2020, the biggest mortgage strategy awards of all time. And if it isn't, you've only yourself to blame. Hello to each and every one of you, whether you're watching on a TV, a computer, a laptop, a phone, or just sitting in a corner in your pants. Tonight, we recognise your achievements. Tomorrow, we recognise that drinking 4 beers, a bottle of wine, and a Jaeger bomb on your own wasn't such a smart idea. It's been a really tough year for the mortgage industry, so I am delighted to be with you this evening and to be able to cheer you up. Only I'm not actually with you and I'm not actually delighted. In fact, the only reason I'm really here is so I can demonstrate to my own mortgage broker and advisor, Michael Flower of Dynamo, that I am taking steps to get my career back on track after COVID. Still, what's great about this event is the fact that we can bring brokers and lenders together and we can all just have a really great time. Only we're not together and you're not having a great time. These awards are happening in cyberspace as live. And what that means for you and you is that you actually can't rewind or fast forward, which is probably what you want to do, until I've finished. But what you can do, tip to the wise, you can minimize this screen and watch something really good on YouTube until I finish. But you know what? I think it's going to be really, really good. I think this could be the new Tiger King, and that people may be killed or seriously injured, because it has been an incredibly challenging and dangerous year in mortgages, hasn't it, as far as I understand? I mean, in fact, it's been such a high pressure time in the industry that this event itself has actually exploded. Shortly after last year's high density and overheated awards at the Grosvenor House Hotel, there was a big bang dirty, and Mortgage Strategy Award particles are now expanding through time and space at an exponential rate. If you want proof, well, the coordinate distance between myself and Rebecca has remained the same. The physical distance between us is now massive. She's in Ireland and I am standing in a warehouse in Swindon in the past. Yeah, because when you mess about with space and time, then time goes bendy. And so, although you think she's already given her welcome, as I'm speaking to you now on the 17th of September, that is in the future. It's going to be coming to you direct from Ireland, unlike everything else from the 1st of January. With this material, okay, I'm doing this very confusing, very bad material on purpose, so that you feel, you may not be drunk, but so that you feel that you've been at an interminable sparkling wine reception for about an hour and a half. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying myself, because it is not the first time that I've performed to absolute silence, and I'm getting a kind of nostalgia buzz from when I first started doing stand-up. So thanks for that. Do you know what? In the future, all awards ceremonies are going to be like this. And do you know what that means? That means that in the future, there will be no award ceremonies. Yeah, I'm unsure about this format. I mean, there are upsides and there are definitely downsides. I mean, one of the downsides is that we can't, get off with each other. But on the upside, you can't get really, really drunk, get off with your boss, and then vomit on him or her. By the way, congratulations to those of you who last year did manage to get drunk, get off with your boss and then vomit on them, and commiserations to those of you who vomited on your boss and then got off with them. Let's face it, this is a low-risk event. The very worst thing that can happen to you is that you get a bit disappointed, a little bit overdrunk, and order a rubbish kebab from Deliveroo. To liven things up, however, I have a plan. And let's capture some of that live audience madness. I'm going to propose a drinking game for those of you at home. Now, every single time I say the word mortgage, I want you to have a large sip of an alcoholic beverage. Okay, should we practice? Mortgage. 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 Mortgage, 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 mortgage. Great, we are up and running. At this stage in the proceedings, I would normally make a few topical references, but as I'm recording this in the past and you're in the future, I'm just going to have to vaguely go, Boris Johnson, Donald Trump's been a bit annoying this week, hasn't he? And Spurs lost again. I think that will deal with that part of the show. Still, thanks to modern technology, I can still have a receptive audience. Isn't that right, girls? Thank you. Excellent. Really cool. It's a start. It's a new format. We're doing our best. Tonight, we are joined by the industry's key movers and shakers. That's right, we are joined by people who stand head and shoulders above the others in the industry. The very people you do not want to sit behind at the cinema. Amazingly, and I have no idea how I know this, we have managed to attract over 1,000 attendees this evening by going online and by renaming ourselves Wild and Frenzied MILF Housewives on Heat.com, which is an internet address that I got from Michael Gove's search history. Yeah, we were at university at the same time. Do you know? Yes, you do know, but amazingly, I also know that within the industry, Mortgage Strategy magazine is renowned for being a must-read publication, as in, I must read that sometime. Where's the recycling? and told most of the readers are mortgage brokers, mortgage advisors, landlords, lenders and banks, plus the independent financial advisors who like to colour in the pictures. On the market, products are disappearing quicker than Priti Patel's credibility or Donald Trump's associates. So sit back, enjoy the evening, good luck to all the nominees, and remember, if you do lose, this is really a very good year to dance around your sitting room flicking V's at the winners. So let's try and get some sort of group dynamic going. So open Twitter and get involved. Show us how you're watching and celebrating using the hashtag MSAwards20. That's MSAwards20. Now, drinks at the ready as we reveal the results of the 2020 Mortgage Strategy Awards. The first of tonight's categories is Best Broker for Short-Term Lending. And in alphabetical order, the shortlisted companies are Brightstar Financial, Connect for Intermediaries, Crystal Specialist Finance, Laybourne, LDN Finance, Pure Property Finance, and SPF Private Clients. Now, on to our winner. The suspense is literally killing me. In every area assessed, they came top, with one judge stating that they were head and shoulders above all. There's no need to rub it into the other nominees, I'm sure they're good too. But congratulations obviously go to Brightstar Financial. Our next category is Best Short-Term Lender. And on our shortlist are Mast Haven, Octane Capital, Precise Mortgages, Together, United Trust Bank and West One Loans. And we have our first highly commended of the evening, and this goes to Mast Haven. Now, the winning firm was held up as an institution that is helping to keep the industry clean through its transparency, and that through its education programme is taking away the mystique of specialist lending, helping to make bridging products far more affordable for ordinary applicants. And our winner is Precise Mortgages. Our third award tonight is for Best Broker for Protection, and the shortlist in this category is as follows: Charles Darby Mortgage Bureau, Just Mortgages, Key Solutions Mortgages, L&C Mortgages, Mortgage Advice Bureau, and 177 Mortgages. Judges praised our winner this year for their positive ethos, passion for protection, and the investment in their training and academy initiatives. Well done to Key Solutions Mortgages. Our next category is Best Technology Provider, sponsored by Kent Reliance for Intermediaries. And the highly skilled and well-deserving shortlist are Air Sourcing, Knowledge Bank, Legal and General Surveying Services, Mortgage Brain, Payment Shield, 27 Tech, and You Insure. I'll now hand over to Group Sales Director Adrian Maloney to reveal our winner.
Thank you, Sally, and well done to everyone on the shortlist. The judges stated that the winner has the vision to constantly improve and innovate its offering, and that its move to integrate a criteria sourcing system with a product sourcing will create a proposition that will benefit both advisors and consumers. So big congratulations go to Mortgage Brain.
We now come to Best Broker for Equity Release. Ooh. And the shortlist looks like this: Age Partnership, Equity Release Mortgage Advice, Key, Mortgage Advice Bureau, Responsible Life, and Viva Retirement Solutions. Now, our judges were hugely impressed with this winner. They remarked that it packs a hell of a punch for its size, and it has a genuine passion for customer delivery and in moving the industry forwards. So it is a very well done to Viva Retirement Solutions. You know what, I'm going to say something really controversial. I quite like Zoom. I'm quite grateful that we can do this online, you know? I mean, if you think about it, 20 years ago, we'd have had to do this by fax. 30 years ago, we'd have had to do it by telex, and no one has any idea what that is anymore. 40 years ago, we'd probably have had to do it by 8-track cassette, but on the upside, we would have been wearing spandex, so you win some, you lose some. 400 years ago, we'd all just be dead of the plague, so what goes around comes around. Our next category rewards the best equity release / lifetime lender, and the lucky shortlist are Canada Life, Hodge Lifetime, Just Group, Legal and General Home Finance, More to Life, One Family, and Responsible Lending. We have a highly commended finalist for this category, so please put your hands together for Hodge Lifetime. On to our winner. Judges were quick to point out that the winner of this category does a lot to educate customers, as well as having a strong commitment to advisors in the equity release space. Our congratulations go to Legal and General Home Finance. We now move on to the Best Specialist Broker Distributor category, sponsored by Precise Mortgages. Let's see who the finalists are. Brightstar Financial, Complete FS, Crystal Specialist Finance, HL Partnership, and Impact Specialist Finance. Before we announce the winner, that's right, there's another highly commended firm, so please join me in congratulating Impact Specialist Finance. But it is my very great privilege and pleasure to hand over to Precise Mortgages to reveal the winner.
Thank you, Sally. The judges said this firm have an outstanding business philosophy and are still the standout operator in this category. I believe it's the lucky 7. Congratulations, and the winners are Brightstar Financial.
Sorry, tea break, because this is the morning and I... Next up is the award for Best Surveyor / Valuer. So let's see who's in the running. Connell's Survey and Valuation, Countrywide Surveying Services, eServe Chartered Surveyors, Gateway Surveyors, Legal and General Surveying Services, and VAS Group. Highly commended in this category are Gateway Surveyors. Clapping in a circle to you. But judges praised our 2020 winner for their strong technology, demonstrable excellence, and for being such a slick operator. Such a shame we're not in the room together. But let's hear it for eServe Chartered Surveyors. So now we have the award for the best network up to 300 ARs, sponsored by NatWest Intermediary Solutions. And our finalists for this year are Connect for Intermediaries, JLM Mortgage Services, Mortgage Intelligence, New Leaf Distribution, the Finance Planning Group, and the Right Mortgage and Protection Network. Do you feel really rubbish if you're in a category where there is a highly commended and that's not you? It's like you double lose. So mortgage, 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 mortgage. We have another highly commended to announce, so well done to New Leaf Distribution. So now I'm going to hand over to NatWest Intermediary Solutions to find out who our winner is.
Thank you, Sally, and congratulations to all the finalists. This category's winner was chosen for its strong quality control in terms of which firm it accepts, its focus on business coaching, the technology it uses, and the scope and quality of its support desk. Taking away the trophy is Mortgage Intelligence. Congratulations.
Thank you, NatWest Intermediary Solutions. Moving on to our next award, it's Best Network 300 Plus ARs, sponsored, what are ARs? Sponsored by Halifax Intermediaries. And our finalists virtually fighting it out this year are HL Partnership, Openwork, Primis Mortgage Network, Quilter Financial Planning, Sesame and Stonebridge. I'm now going to hand over to Ian Wilson, who is the Head of Intermediary Relationships Residential for Halifax Intermediaries and Scottish Widows Bank, who is going to announce our winner.
Hello everyone, pity we can't be together for this year's awards, but I thought I'd try to dress the part. According to the judges, this winner was the network with the best technology, the best event calendar and the best rating from lenders. Congratulations this year to Primus Network. Very well done.
I've said two phrases more than any other. I've said, I can't wait till we get back to normal, and Mum, you're still on mute. Up next is the award for Best Conveyancing Firm, and our shortlist is as follows: Blacks Connect, eConveyancer, My Home Move, Sort Refer, and Taylor Rose TTKW. Highly commended in this category are Taylor Rose TTKW. Well done to you. But our winner was praised by the judges for having introduced a new and much slicker process and for acting quickly whenever an issue with a third party cropped up. Our huge congratulations to our 2020 winners, Blacks Connect! So we now come, exciting, to a new category for 2020, Best Mortgage Administrator, and this has been generously sponsored by Pepper Money. Our shortlist is as follows: Richard Booth, Nouveau Financial, Jenny Boreham, the Horsham Mortgage Centre, Alexandria Deadman, Mortgage Matters Direct, Kiri Llewellyn, iProcess Mortgages, Megan Thurkettle, SRC Financial Services, and Jade Topless from Little Parrot. And over to Pepper Money, who are ready to reveal our winners.
One thing that really stood out about the winner was their focus on making customers' lives as happy and stress-free as possible. The judges were also impressed by the mention that this individual designed and implemented their own system within the business that they work for. So congratulations to the inaugural winner of this category, Alexandria Deadman.
Best Broker for Digital Innovation is our next category, and this has been generously sponsored by Metro Bank. And our contenders here are Impact Specialist Finance, L&C Mortgages, Mortgage Advice Bureau, and 177 Mortgages. Ready with the results? I'm going to hand over to Metro Bank's Director of Mortgage Distribution, Charles Morley.
Thanks, Sally. The category winner was praised for its impressive transformation plan, which the judges said showed a real commitment to change. Please raise your glasses for L&C Mortgages.
Our next category is for the Best Large Loan Lender, and it's sponsored by Openwork. Our contenders here are Bank of Ireland for Intermediaries, Halifax Intermediaries, HSBC UK, Investec Private Bank, Kent Reliance for Intermediaries, and NatWest Intermediary Solutions. Now, the judges wanted to award a highly commended in this category, so please join with me in congratulating NatWest Intermediary Solutions. But Openwork are standing by, ready to reveal the winner.
Thank you, Sally. The winner was praised for its remarkable change in proposition and growth, a sentiment echoed around the room. On behalf of Openwork, a huge congratulations to Bank of Ireland for Intermediaries,
The next category is Best Secured Loan Broker. Now for the finalists: Believe Loans, Brightstar Financial, Enterprise Finance, Fluent for Advisors, and Positive Lending. Now, this was another hugely hotly contested category, the judges came to virtual fisticuffs. One of them was injured and had to go to hospital, and a horse had to be put down. So it is with mixed feelings that I have to say that the highly commended goes to Fluent for Advisors. The winner in this category impressed the judges with their very strong compliance framework, their advisor training programme and extremely ethical approach. It was clear that customer outcome is key and at the heart of their every decision. So please put your hands together for Positive Lending. We now move on to the award for Best Specialist Lender. Our shortlist is as follows: Aldermore, Bluestone Mortgages, One Savings Bank, The Mortgage Lender, Together, and Vida Home Loans. Highly commended in this category goes to One Savings Bank. Congratulations to them. But there was much praise for our winners' impressive reinvention and transformation, along with their habit of going above and beyond what was asked of them. Please congratulate with me this year's winner, Together. Now we're going to move on to the category for Best Mortgage Club, which has been sponsored by Skipton Intermediaries. And our contenders are Legal and General Mortgage Club, Next Intelligence, Paradigm Mortgage Services, PMS, Simply Biz Mortgages, and TMA. Well done to the highly commended Paradigm Mortgage Services. And over to Key Relationship Manager of Skipton Intermediaries, it's Derek Adams, who is going to reveal our winner.
Hello everyone. In reaching this decision, the judges concluded that the winner's focus on planning long term and communicating this effectively to its DAs, plus the investment it makes in its own staff and its technology offering, were factors worthy of the highest celebration. Therefore, congratulations go to the Legal and General Mortgage Club.
Our next award this evening is Best Mortgage Protection Provider, and the top companies in this area this year are Aviva, LV, Payment Shield, Scottish Widows, The Exeter, Vitality Life and Zurich. And after much deliberation, the judges decided to award a highly commended to Zurich. So very well done to them. Now, the winner of this extremely prestigious award was praised for having refined and simplified what were very complicated products with all sorts of different benefits, demonstrating a willingness to listen to critical feedback from advisors. A huge virtual round of applause goes to Vitality Life. Now, the next award is for Best Buy-to-Let Lender, and on our shortlist are BM Solutions, Coventry for Intermediaries, Land Bay, Precise Mortgages, Santander for Intermediaries, The Mortgage Works, and Vida Home Loans. And we have another highly commended in this category, so do please join with me in congratulating Precise Mortgages. Now, our winner in this category was praised over and over for its long-term consistency, friendliness and ease of use. The judges said they are a bigger player in BTL than many people realise. Congratulations go to Coventry for Intermediaries. Next on the agenda is Best Broker for Buy-to-Let, which has been sponsored by BM Solutions. And let's find out who's in the running. Brightstar Financial, Dynamo, Michael Flowett, that's my mortgage broker. Hello, Michael. Hello, I hope you win. L&C Mortgages, Mortgage Advice Bureau, Mortgages for Business, 177 Mortgages, and the Buy-to-Let Broker. And highly commended goes to Mortgages for Business. You're still in with a shot, Michael. But I don't get to find out if you've won or not, because now I'm going to hand over to Head of BM Solutions, Phil Rickards. who is going to reveal the results.
Thank you, Sally, and congratulations to everyone on the shortlist. The winning broker was described by one judge as a true market leader in its field, while another said their technology development and aim to go paperless is the way to go. A round of applause, please, for the winner, Dynamo.
I'm so terrified we're going to go back into a second lockdown. I tell you, I cannot eat another slice of banana bread. I'm still working through the 10,000 loaves I made in April. And we're on to our 21st award. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. Hang on in there. You're doing really well. Mortgage, 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 mortgage. This is for Best Secured Loan Lender. Before we discover who has come out on top, let's have a little look at the shortlist. Paragon, Precise Mortgages, Shawbrook Bank, Together, United Trust Bank and West One Loans. And this again was a very hotly contested category, and the judges have decided to highly commend West One Loans. Congratulations to you for your highly commended. Now moving on to our winner. One judge said they are champions of change for the better who are constantly looking to improve and to innovate. Huge congratulations go to Precise Mortgages. Our next category rewards the best BDM team. And on the shortlist are Accord Mortgages, Coventry for Intermediaries, Halifax Intermediaries, HSBC UK, Leeds Building Society, NatWest Intermediary Solutions and One Savings Bank. Before we announce the winner, we have a highly commended in this category, and that goes to HSBC UK. The winner was praised for its excellent expertise, especially so in the specialist space, and how service-driven its really good people really are. Congratulations to One Savings Bank. Now, let's find out the results for Best Small Broker, and this has been sponsored by Accord Mortgages. The firms in the running are Crystal Clear Financial Services, Fox Davidson, Global Mortgage Management, Prestige Private Finance and Express Mortgages. The highly commended Best Small Broker 2020 is Crystal Clear Financial Services. Congratulations to you. But I'm now going to hand over to Director of Intermediary Distribution at Accord Mortgages, Jeremy Duncombe, to reveal the winner. Jeremy? Jeremy? You're on mute.
Thank you, Sally. I'm really delighted to be sponsoring this award on behalf of Accord Mortgages, and a very difficult category as well. Congratulations to all the finalists. Some of the words used by the judges to describe the winner in this category were inspiring, tenacious and authentic. And its growth story, with the owner taking it from their living room to the next level on a consistent basis each year, was praised for its ambition. So the winner of this award for Best Small Broker is Express Mortgages. Congratulations.
The next award is Best Mortgage Lender, sponsored by Mortgage Advice Bureau. Our shortlist is as follows: Accord Mortgages, Halifax Intermediaries, HSBC UK, Nationwide Building Society, NatWest Intermediary Solutions, Precise Mortgages and Virgin Money. And the judges have chosen to highly commend in this category, so congratulations to HSBC UK. Mortgage Advice Bureau CEO Peter Brodnicki will now reveal the winner.
The winners applauded for doing something truly different. The judges also praised the new criteria for first-time buyers, remortgages and help to buy remortgages. Huge congratulations to Precise Mortgages.
Let's move on to Best Mortgage Broker, which has been sponsored by Virgin Money. And our shortlist here looks like this: Coreco, Dynamo, that's Michael again. Congratulations, Dynamo. Key Solutions Mortgages, L&C Mortgages, Mortgage Advice Bureau, and 177 Mortgages. And this year's highly commended goes to Carico. Still in it, Michael. I hope this is a double win for you. Congratulations to them. But to find out the winner, I'm going to hand over to Virgin Money's Head of National Accounts, Nicola Goldie, who's going to tell all. Hello, Nicola.
Hi, everyone. The judges were unanimous in the praise for the winner, having completed a massive rebrand on an already strong brand. Brave was the adjective that came up again and again. They also praised the winner's business success, its culture, and the passion that comes through at every touch point. So, from all of us at Virgin Money, a massive congratulations goes to Dynamo. Congratulations to Ying and the great team there. Have a fab evening, everyone. Cheers.
At this point, I'd say that you're all dressed up nicely. We've got no idea of knowing whether or not that's true, but so I'm just going to say I've dressed up nicely. I'm wearing a sparkly jumpsuit, as you can see, which is pretty, it's exciting to just leave the house, to be honest. It's the first time in 6 months that I've worn something below the waist. And I'm only doing that today because I'm so incredibly excited. We now move on to our individual awards. The first of which is Mortgage Personality of the Year. And this has been sponsored by Bank of Ireland for intermediaries. Over to them to reveal the winner.
This year's Mortgage Personality of the Year has a way with words, both spoken and written, and is known as a champion of brokers, speaking up on the issues that really matter to our industry. Despite taking on more responsibility at work in the past year, he always makes times for his friends, of which he has many. He's not a stranger to the stage, where he's just as comfortable giving his opinion at his conference as he is rocking out with his band. Party hasn't started until this year's winners arrived, and God, we could do with one this year. Please welcome and give congratulations to the winner of the Mortgage Personality of the Year, Andrew Montlake.
We have arrived at our final award of the evening, the Outstanding Contribution Award. And this has been sponsored by our headline partner, HSBC UK. And I'm going to hand over to them to reveal the winner.
Thank you, Sally, and congratulations to all of this year's winners and finalists. Before I announce this year's final award, I'd like to hand over to Keystone Property Finance CEO, David Whittaker, to say a few words about this year's Outstanding Contribution Award recipient.
The winner of the Outstanding Contribution to the Mortgage Industry for 2019 is an individual who finished his distinguished career on the 31st of December 2019. He graduated from Warwick University with an economics degree in 1980, and after roles with the Nationwide and the Leamington Spa Building Societies, he joined one of the then new wave of centralised lenders that were emerging to challenge the perceived status quo of the mortgage industry on the 1st of January 1986. He was to stay there for the rest of his career, rising to its main board in October 2003, and by which time this was a FTSE 250 company. Colleagues from all levels within the business talked fondly of his openness and of his mentoring skills and his desire to help his team grow to be the best that they could be. And in a world where blame culture now seems to be the new norm, he would reflect on the learning opportunities instead. And it was these same skills that many of us saw when he ventured forth on behalf of the industry, initially with IMLA, then the CML, and more recently UK Finance. Thrice chairman of IMLA, it was there that he cemented stronger and more collaborative lender relationships with brokers, and many of you will have spoken to him over the years, not only about the industry, but also your own client cases. And it is this level of direct engagement that has always stood him apart from others. However, I believe his most significant contribution was to shape and ameliorate the impositions of an opportunistic chancellor on the buy-to-let sector. He used his position within the CML buy-to-let panel, where he had influenced policy for 22 years, to ensure that the new rules that applied to landlords from October 2016 were realistic for lenders, brokers and landlords alike. Exactly 4 years on, his prediction not only would landlords but also lenders be more professional has now come to fruition. The speed with which buy-to-let lenders recovered their position post-pandemic phase 1 owes much to that robustness that we have all built into our systems and processes these past years. In late 2018, an unwelcome conversation with his doctor caused him to reflect on his life-work balance. For many years, his dedication to the industry was forefront in his focus, but with characteristic sensitivity, he then arranged his departure quietly, and with plenty of notice given to those impacted by his moving on, to spend much deserved time with his wife and grown-up sons. In recent years, he was often referred to as the King of Buy-to-Let. And for once, I'm sure that all colleagues from across the spectrum of regulators, trade bodies, lenders and brokers alike will agree that with his retirement, so passes that title in recognition to his lasting and significant contribution to the mortgage industry.
Thank you, David. It gives me great pleasure to announce that this year's Outstanding Contribution Award goes to, of course, John Heron.
Congratulations to John, and indeed to all of our winners and finalists this year. Remember, you did very, very well to get to the final rounds. And thank you to each of you for being game and turning up online. I know it'd be more fun to get all drunk together in a hotel, but you know, needs must. And we hope that we'll be together in person this time next year. That brings us to the end of 2020 Mortgage Strategy Awards. All of the results and the additional information will be available to view on the Mortgage Strategy website, and the full awards video will also be there on demand on the Mortgage Strategy Awards platform, which is video on demand. It's like Netflix in that it is video on demand, but it's unlike Netflix in that, you know, there's no demand. And it's free, so, you know, win some, lose some. Thank you for participating, every single one of you. Thank you for entering. Thank you to the judges for giving up their time. And of course, thank you to our sponsors for their continued support, but mainly for their money. I've been Sally Phillips. This has been like so weird, but kind of, you know, not terrible. Not terrible. Good evening.